Once upon a time, in a beautiful forest, there was a bunny named Bonnie who always felt unjustly treated by the male foxes. One day, to Bonnie's surprise, the foxes changed. They realized that they had been unfair to the bunnies and decided to do their utmost to treat everyone fairly. They even set up a committee to investigate and address any structural unfairness in the forest. But despite the foxes' sincere efforts, Bonnie still felt like she was being treated unfairly. She couldn't shake off the feeling that the foxes had built an invisible force field of structural unfairness around the trees, making it impossible for the bunnies to succeed. The foxes were confused and couldn't understand why the bunnies were still unhappy. They had done everything in their power to create a fair and just society in the forest. Finally, one wise old bunny decided to take a closer look at the trees. And what she found was hilarious. It turned out that Bonnie had been so accustomed to feeling unjustly treated that she had convinced herself that the trees were the problem. In reality, the trees were just trees, and there was no structural unfairness built into them. The foxes laughed and laughed at Bonnie's funny and mistaken belief. If there was any structural problem in the trees, it would be the one that made the foxes perform so badly in school, work dangerous jobs, be victims of violence, die in wars, and be so unhappy that they would often kill themselves. But they also realized that the power of negative thinking can be strong and decided to help Bonnie overcome her misguided beliefs. Together, the foxes and Bonnie worked on changing her negative mindset, and soon Bonnie was thriving in the forest, just like any other bunny. She learned that sometimes the biggest obstacle to success is our own negative thinking, and of course the Marxist postmodern militant third-wave bunnyism. Please, like and subscribe. Please.